Welcome guys to the first basic model of this business course. Okay, so we're going to start by talking about what is drop shipping. All right, what is drop shipping? Okay, drop shipping means selling a product gotten from a seller to a buyer through an agent. Drop shipping means linking a buyer and a seller. A buyer wants to buy a book, and you know where the buyer can purchase that book. So all you need to do is to tell the buyer that you have the book. Maybe you have the pictures and all that, and you show it to the person, and the buyer pays you the money for the book. Then you pay the seller his dividend or his quotient, okay, taking part of the profit or taking your profit, then paying the seller for the book. And then you give the address of the buyer to the seller, then the seller sends the book to the buyer. Okay, so you don't have to see the book, you don't have to see the buyer, you don't have to see the seller. All these are done online. Dropshipping simply means linking two persons, a buyer and a seller. Okay, linking a buyer who needs a product and linking him to a seller who has the product, while you take your profit for linking the both of them. Okay, for another example is maybe I dropship cars, or I dropship dogs in this case, and I know someone who wants a Rottweiler dog, and I contact and the person reaches out to me that he wants a dog. Okay, because I sell dog or I dropship dogs, and I get the money, the person pays me for the dog. Okay, maybe the seller sells the dog for 40,000 naira, and I sold it to the seller for 60,000 naira, 80,000 naira. So by the time the person pays me the 80,000 naira, for instance, I will pay the 40,000 naira, which is the original price of the dog, to the seller, then tell the seller to send that dog to the address of the buyer, thereby keeping my profit for linking the both of them. So that is just dropshipping. You don't have to see the dog, you don't have to see the buyer, you don't have to see the seller. Okay, so now requirements for dropshipping: you need a source of product, you need a seller, you need someone you can always reach out to get that product you are actually marketing for. Also, you need a selling platform. What platform do you use to sell your product? It could be YouTube, it could be Facebook, it could be WhatsApp, LinkedIn, TikTok, and what have you, even Twitter. Okay, so you have to have a platform where you sell, because when you dropship, most of dropshipping activities are done online. Okay, you just be with your phone, or be on WhatsApp, or be on your Facebook, and sell and dropship without even stepping out of your house. Okay, thirdly, you need a customer base, you need a buyer. Okay, you can't do dropshipping without having a buyer. The idea of dropshipping is to actually serve buyers. Okay, get products for buyers. Okay, fourthly, you need an agent or a transport logistics. Okay, if you want to dropship, you need someone, or you need to take care of the transport logistics. You need to make sure that there is a transport logistic in place that will get that product from the seller to the buyer. Okay, you can either activate that yourself, or the seller activate that. Okay, if the seller does not have a system that transports or that handles the transport logistic, okay, you can actually get that. There are transport agents all around the country. You can actually get in touch with the transport agent and get him to drop ship your dogs from the seller to the buyer. So it's as simple as that. Now, dog drop shipping, the requirement is basically the same thing. You need a breeder's contact. Now, you need to have a contact of someone who breeds dog, who actually have puppies for sale, steady puppies for sale consistently. Okay, you also need the same platform like Facebook, like WhatsApp, like Instagram, and what have you. And you also need a buyer. Okay, as a bonus, as promised, I will give you contacts of those you can get any number of dogs, any breed of dogs you want, anytime, any day. Okay, you can get from me, you can get from the other contacts I will share with you. All right, you also need a buyer, you also need a platform. All right, now, how do you make money from dog breeding business? How do you make money from dog breeding business? There are about 3 ways to make money from dog breeding business, basically. 4, but the 4th one is actually not for everybody. I will tell you why. Now, the first way to make money from dog breeding business is actually owning a dog. there's what we call the stud service. Now, the stud service is a service offered by dog breeders who have male dogs that are mature, sexually mature to mate. Now, there are people who have female dogs, maybe a female Rottweiler, and the owner of the dog is looking for a male Rottweiler to cross or mate or breed with that dog. So he will go find a male Rottweiler owner to offer that stud service. And the cost of offering a stud service is about 20k, 30k, 40k, depending on the pureness of the breed. If I have a male Rottweiler and I want to offer a stud service to someone who has a female Rottweiler, I will charge the person 20k plus a puppy, 30k plus a puppy, or 40k without a puppy. When I mean 20k plus puppy, I mean it means that after the mating is done, the person pays me 20k. Then after the person's female dog delivers, the person will still give me one puppy for free. That is how stud service work. Or the person pays me 40,000 naira now, and I will not be giving any puppy when the puppy is coming. So you can actually make money from stud service alone. You can just have a male dog and you keep servicing female dogs around your area and be making money. If you are able to service 10 dogs in a month, 10 female dogs in a month, you are making 200,000 naira already. 200,000 naira already. You are making 200,000 naira. If you have a very good pure breed, you'll be making close to 400,000 naira monthly. Are you getting me? This is real business, guys. This is real legit business. I want you guys to jump on this. Okay, now the second aspect of how you can make money from dog breeding business is selling of puppies. Okay, you might want to keep female dogs, so that when the female dogs delivers, when it parturates at the end, when it parturates, you sell the puppies. Now, if a Rottweiler gives birth to like 10 puppies, after 4 weeks, after winning those dogs, after 6 weeks, after winning those dogs, you can sell those dogs for 60,000 naira each and make 600,000 naira. If you sell them in 1 month, you are making 600,000 naira in 1 month. 600,000 naira in 1 month from just one delivery. And dogs give birth every 2 months thereabouts. Okay, every 2 months thereabout, 62 days, 65 days thereabout. All right, every 2 months thereabout. Okay, then whenever the dog comes on it again, you mate the dog, and when the dog gives birth to puppies, you sell it for maybe 40,000 naira each, 50,000 naira each, 60,000 naira each, 70, 80,000 naira each. If you have a good breed, a pure breed, you can sell the puppies for 80,000 naira, and you'll be making 800,000 naira from 10 puppies in a month. Some dogs give birth to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, depending. Okay. Thirdly, guys, the third way to make money from the dog breeding business is to sell dog feed and accessories. Now, there are a lot of people keeping dogs in the society today. A lot of persons, and you can testify that a lot of persons are keeping dogs at the moment. You can't pass up to 5 houses without hearing the sound of a dog bark. Okay, you can't pass up to 5 houses without hearing the bark of a dog, because people are actually careful and are keen into their security. So people get dogs to keep them secure. Okay, and now these dogs need to eat. And these dogs need to have leashes and all that. Okay, dog chain, dog leash, dog comb, dog perfume, dog soap, dog spray, a lot of dog brush, a lot of dog accessories. Okay, even dog cages. You can start selling that and start making money through the platforms you are selling on, through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through Instagram. Okay, you can also start marketing dog feed and start making cool money. All right, now the $1 million strategy on how to make money from the dog breeding business. Okay, the $1 million strategy on how to make money from the dog breeding business. All right, now The first thing you want to do, as I said, is to get the contact of breeders. Once you've gotten the contact of breeders, right, which I will give to you, the first thing you need to do is to chat them up and tell them that you want to start dropshipping dogs. Okay, and you want to inform them that you'll be needing dogs anytime soon. Secondly, go open up a page on Facebook. And start. You get pictures and videos from those breeders. You ask them if they have any dog to sell at the moment. You get the pictures, you get the videos, and you post them on Facebook consistently, post them on WhatsApp consistently. Follow those breeders on WhatsApp, follow their WhatsApp status, follow their Facebook stories and Facebook timeline. Get those pictures from them, get those videos from them, copy them and paste it on your Facebook page and start selling. You can also run ads and attract people to actually like and follow your page. With that, you start building traction, you start building following. Then with time you start getting inquiries and you start making sales. Then once you get your first customer who wants to really buy, what you need to do is to get the location of that customer, the required dog, breed, age, sex, everything. Then you contact the breeder and tell the breeder to make available this puppy. Negotiate the price. If the breeder sells it for 50,000 naira, you can sell it to the buyer for 70,000 naira, 80,000 naira, 90,000 naira, 100,000 naira, depending on how much you want to charge. Okay, you can charge up to that. Then once the buyer pays you the money, you give the breeder his share and tell the breeder to send the dog to the address provided. Okay, then the buyer gets his dog and thanks you for it. Now you will not see the buyer, neither will you see the dog, neither will you see the breeder, but there is money in your pocket. That is dog drop shipping. That is the $1 million strategy. And in the next model, I'm going to show you really how to source for dogs, where to source for dogs, and how to get cheap dogs also. Okay, so this is the end of this model. Let's go to the next.